And then we've got a question over here on Twitter asking what WinPE and ADK version would you recommend at the moment for Windows 10 and Windows 11 deployment? Did they fix more than just the security vulnerability with the December 24 ADK?
So I mean, if you go to this website, yes, the ADK install or download, whatever, this one here, it is still the December release. That is the current one. They didn't fix anything in this one. They fixed the installer. It had a security bug. They didn't change WinPE. I was hoping they would fix a couple of bugs in WinPE while they were at it, but no. The WinPE is down to the byte level, the same version as it was before. There was an update to optional components, but the WinPE is the same. So in general, our customers are on 2 different versions. Here. They are either on this version or they are on this version here. The only technical reason to absolutely stick to this version up here is if you want to deploy ARM. It's not that earlier versions didn't have any support for ARM, but this is the one you want to use for ConfigMgr if you want to do ARM deployments. And also some components to run 64-bit emulation in the boot image. Otherwise, it's going to be hard to run a 64-bit sequence on an ARM boot image. So that was a change that did there. This one here is the most compatible one. So if you have custom front ends that you have developed and you see them breaking in the later ADK, use this one. And also, there is nothing that prevents you from having different versions or different boot images. It's just that the one that doesn't match your ADK, you have to manage through PowerShell instead of the GUI in ConfigMgr. So I would say these days, if this one works for you, go for it. If this one doesn't, this is your plan B. I did not mean to do that, but this one here is your plan B. That is my take on ADK versions. I saw that Mike Terrell chimed in, and thank you, Mike, and hello there, regarding the ADK version that we just had the discussion up here. Obviously, with the Black Lotus mitigations we've been covering several times in office hours. This version here is way easier to deal with. It has those components built in, and you can make the necessary updates for the boot images as well as Pixie servers. Last week, we shared a link to Simon's article on how to fix both WDS as well as ConfigMgr Pixie. But this, if you didn't see this one last time or last week, he now fixed the certificates. It was broken last time, so I pinged it about it, and he fixed it right away. So awesome. His cert had expired. But anyhow, this does show what you need to do for WDS, what binaries you need to add, as well as for Pixie via ConfigMgr. So good guidance there, for sure. And thank you, Mike, for the insight there. Nice. There was a follow-up question regarding the ADK. When do we expect the next ADK to be released? I don't expect it to be released. Since 25H2 is on the same servicing stack level, however you word it, as 24H2, I don't think that we're releasing a new one. They typically do not. But man, stranger things have happened. I mean, they did release a while ago that update program for the ADK. Forgot where it was one of the office hours we talked about it. And find that there was a very special link for it. Give me a moment. I will find this. We shared it in one of the links that we sent out at some point.
Is it the download and install the ADK patches?
Yes, that's the one.
Well, the beautiful thing about that, sir, is that someone wrote a blog post about it
It.
last month. If you visit a website called deploymentresearch.com,
Yeah, that would be the one.
there is.
So older, but not necessarily wiser. Yeah, okay, I hear you.
No, I think the wiser part is that you wrote it down for future reference, and here we are.
And forgetting about it. All right. But no, there are no additional updates. These are the ones that got added in that patch, and this was a patch for just a couple of one MSI in that package. So nothing. I would like to say nothing useful, but I guess if you're using these, it's useful. But nothing for WinPE, nothing for imaging, nothing for the stuff we love.
Right.